The dojo was silent except for the sound of children's laughter. But it wasn't the good kind of laughter. It was sharp, cruel, and directed at a single girl who stood in the center of the mat. Her name was Amara, a 9-year-old black girl who had just joined the karate class. She was shy, nervous, and clutched her white belt like it was the only thing keeping her standing. "Look at her stance! She can't even hold her fists right?" One boy sneered. Another girl added, "She's too small. She doesn't belong here." The group of students chuckled, circling her like hyenas smelling weakness. Amara's face burned red, but she didn't cry. She refused to give them that satisfaction. What they didn't know was that Amara's journey to that dojo was much deeper than just wanting to learn karate. She had grown up in a rough neighborhood where kids twice her age pushed her around. She was teased for her dark skin, her curly hair, and even the second-hand clothes she wore. Her mother worked 2 jobs, often coming home late at night, whispering, "Baby, one day they'll see your strength. But for now, you keep standing tall." That's why Amara begged her mom to let her join karate. She wasn't there to impress anyone. She was there to learn how to protect herself, how to defend her spirit, and how to finally feel like she wasn't powerless. But standing there, hearing the cruel laughter, she wondered if she had made a mistake. The instructor, a tall man with a calm face named Sensei Williams, noticed what was happening. His deep voice cut through the noise. "Enough. Everyone pair up for sparring." Amara froze. Sparring? Already? She wasn't ready. Her stomach turned as she realized who she'd been paired with. Marcus, the biggest boy in class, and the loudest one mocking her just moments before. He grinned, cracking his knuckles. "This is gonna be fun," he said. The others snickered from the sidelines, waiting to see her fail. The match began. Marcus lunged forward, confident and reckless. For a second, Amara panicked. But then, her mother's voice echoed in her mind, "Stand tall." She remembered the basics Sensei had taught her. Breathe, focus, and never let fear control your body. Marcus swung wildly, trying to knock her down. But Amara ducked, shifted her stance, and moved faster than he expected. The class gasped. She blocked his second strike and countered with a sharp, clean move to his chest, making him stumble back. "Whoa," someone whispered. The laughter faded as the room grew tense. Marcus charged again, angry now, but Amara's training took over. Every punch he threw was deflected, every kick was sidestepped. Her movements were sharp, disciplined, and controlled. She wasn't fighting with anger, she was fighting with precision. Then came the moment. Marcus rushed at her, thinking brute force would win. Amara pivoted, used his momentum against him, and flipped him onto the mat with a loud thud. The dojo erupted in shock. Marcus lay stunned, staring up at the ceiling, unable to believe what just happened. And the timer on the wall showed it under 60 seconds. Silence filled the room. The same kids who mocked her were now wide-eyed, jaws hanging open. Amara stood tall, breathing hard, her hands steady at her sides. She didn't smile, she didn't gloat, she simply bowed, showing respect to the match, even to the boy who had ridiculed her. Sensei Williams finally broke the silence. That is the power of discipline. That is the power of focus. And that is the strength you all should learn to respect. Marcus slowly got up, his face red with embarrassment, but also something else, shame. He muttered, "Good fight." And for the first time, he didn't laugh at her. That night, Amara went home with a quiet glow in her heart. When her mother asked how class went, she simply said, "It was hard, but I didn't give up." Her mother hugged her tightly, whispering, "That's my girl." From that day forward, the bullies never mocked Amara again. In fact, many of them started looking at her differently, not just with respect, but with admiration. She had proven that strength wasn't about size or loud voices. It was about courage, discipline, and heart. The inspiring lesson of Amara's story spread through the dojo. True power isn't about hurting others. It's about believing in yourself when no one else does. And the little black girl they once laughed at, she became the one who reminded them all what real strength looks like.